Good morning. I have just come in from being out. That makes sense. I went shopping this morning, grocery shopping, and picked up some stuff that I was meant to pick up yesterday afternoon that I was unable to get to due to consequences, other things. Welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. Huge welcome back. You guys are game. And welcome if this is the first time you've come to my channel. Thank you for dipping your toe in the water, so to speak, to see what I'm all about. Okay, so I very cheekily put my details on Ruan's channel yesterday due to the fact that she said to, well, not to me directly, but said that anyone wants a shout out, jump on there and somebody was texting me, jump on there and put your details down. So I jumped on and put my details down. So if anyone has come over from Ruan's channel because I've read the comments, thank you for being game. Okay, so I have just been to Pack and Save and bought up a ton of food. Well, it wasn't really a ton of food. We bought some ribs to do for Christmas Day. They were on special. So apparently I bought ribs for summer. We love ribs. And it's really, really awesome to eat them at home because you can just wipe your face, you know. What else has happened? Not much, just a big grocery shop. Got part of Mum's Christmas present. Yay. And a lot of other little things for her. Yay. So that's 1, 2, 3 down. I've got to buy for 3 more. What's the date? Oops. Somebody's not caring about Christmas today, Mrs. Grinch. Yeah, got that sorted. The Kiddlywinks don't really come to me until after Boxing Day, or late Boxing Day. So I've got some time, maybe Boxing morning, go out and get some other little knickknacks. Unsure what I'm going to make today. I am thinking of 2 things. Just want to finish the hat for young Ezra down in Dunedin because Michaela's coming by possibly to collect them, to take them down, and she flies down tomorrow early morning, which would be good. So Chris, Michaela and Jessica, the 3 of them, they belong to each other. It'll be good for them to have Christmas together. Normally Michaela goes to her mother after working. So, and Jessica lives in Dunners, so she's a fair whack from us. So yeah, I'm glad that I got him down there and that she's going down at the same time. So that's really, really awesome. So he'll get to spend a Christmas day. Oh, he'll have 3 Christmas days. Somebody be jolly ho ho ho, I tell you, and his belly full of jelly. Okay, that's enough of me impersonating Santa. So I've got the hat and the brim and the inside hat done. Look what I've done. I put Tigger. I love Tigger. Tigger's my favourite because he's a bouncy bear. He's not. He's a bouncy Tigger. Grr. Anyway, so I put Tigger pulling, holding on to Piglet and Pooh. I made a pair of jeans years ago. Don't fit me anymore. And when I was making them, I said I was making a pair of jeans with a little bit of poo in them. And I had that as my pockets. Anyway. So I've just waited for the iron to crackle up and heat up for me because I literally have come in the door. I have put away most of the groceries that I need to put away now, like refrigerator and freezer. So I've done all that, put the veggies away, and I got some stuff all over the bench. I segregated things that I got from the veggie shop, supermarket, that are going to be gifted. Don't know I did that because they are gifted. And then, yeah, so I thought I'd come in. Now, I do have two things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this hat first so I know it's good and ready for when and if Michaela comes around to pick them up. I should say when, not if, because... And I need to check in on Ines to see that her headbang is going good. If anyone doesn't know about the headbang, just check out yesterday's vlog and where my end of my day went awry. But it was a good drive. And yeah, I think, and then I'll come back with for certain of what I'm going to make. A little collection of glasses going up here on my bench. Need to get rid of them. I'm hydrating today. Whacker of a headache yesterday, driving up to get Ines. Whacker of a headache. I'd had that much water from the, not the whole glass, just from where my finger is, this finger, down. All day. It's focused. Okay, so I'm going to go now because I've rambled for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, going at 6 minutes. So I'll do that, make this hat, and then get back to you guys and tell you what we're doing today. Cool. Thanks. Stay tuned. Good afternoon. It's me again. I think you just saw me 2 seconds ago. I have come up with the plan. It's a plan I had in my head for a while now of what I'm going to make. I just had to design it and put it in my brain. So I don't know if you remember me saying that I was making masks back in, mask day. We're not talking funky masquerade masks either. The wrong part of your face being seen. So anyway, I came across, I want to make a takeout coffee sleeve. One that will stop your hands from burning when you go to get your McDonald's coffee or any takeout coffee. It's a reusable one. It's going to be made out of cloth. Well, I know it's me. If you can't put it in the washing machine, I'm bound not to touch it. So that's why I don't know how to use a hot glue gun. So I have cut out my pieces of stuff I want. I had these masks. So these masks are, that was the chin part that went under there. Oh, one of the ways. And the face part, I've actually separated them all now, and now I've made it tidy, and now I'm going to mess it up. But it's not tidy because it is mine. And that was the front part. It went over the nose and had a shape to it. So I'm working with little squares like that. So I cut out little squares. Okay, and then I joined 3 squares together to produce that. So this looks like a little winter wonderland, like it's a story within itself anyway. And I'm making 2. Okay, so I'm making one for the young girl I went and picked up yesterday. When I was making masks, she saw that I had the Grinch fabric, and she wanted me to make her a mask with it. So I know that she does do little coffee things and that. Oh, come on, she's 21, 22. She does. Yeah. So I've got my fabrics, which are going to be the fronts. I've got, and we all know that I love, felt. Okay, so not only is it going to protect your hands, it is going to protect the warmth of your coffee or tea or whatever other funky thing you stick in your thingies. Okay, and both of them, because it's Christmas and because I can... I never watched that Love Actually yesterday. I've got red for the backing of Mr. Grinch, and I've got red for the backing of the Christmas tree. And for the Christmas tree, I have found in my buttons a green button to go with the Christmas trees. I went through a few containers to find that one. And a black button for my naughty and nice, which goes lovely with that one. So let's get started. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I've got the felt and the fabric, and then I'm going to put the right side, which doesn't matter because either side is the right side on this. So the right side's together. Chris is texting me. Okay, so that's the package you should see. And I'm going to do a 5mm seam allowance. What do you guys call it? An 1/8 of an inch? No. Hang on a sec. I got something the other day in the post and this was in it. No. No, it's not telling me anything. Don't know what that thing's telling me. This is what I got on the back of a business card for a what's a yarn place that I got my stuff from. Well, I'm zoomed in nicely. Why can't it? I really suck at this. I don't know. Anywho, it is what it is. So I got that, so that doesn't help me. So I'm just going to pin around. Now, the other thing I got, oh, I left it over there, is back. So I went hunting for this elastic to go around my button. And I went through one container that says fancy elastics, and I couldn't find it. So I went through another one. But I found something that I'd been looking for, that I didn't know where I put it because it didn't fit in anything as such. And I shoved it in the fancy elastic thing that I want to make tomorrow's, which I might have to push out until Sunday's vlog, because I haven't prepared for it, because I hadn't found the things I needed for it. And everything else I could prepare, but I didn't prepare because, do you get my point? I found it. That's the biggest point I like to make. Okay, so we are going to stick elastic in it. So the elastic will loop around what would be the button. What would be the button? It is the button. So, of course, I've got black and I've got white. White for my little Christmas tree one and black for the Grinch one. Now, it's nice, soft, nice and easy to work with this one. You can use anything. You can use flat elastic. You can use hair ties. You found your glove? Have you found it? She looks at me so happy. She's got one of the gardening gloves. But the thing is, I don't think I'd ever stick my hand in that gardening glove. Not because she's eaten it, but because it's so manky and dry and been in the garden and got wet and just, I don't know where they were. And I don't think they're mine anyway because I put mine away. Geez, I wonder whose they are. Oh, he might come home and find that his special gloves are being eaten by the dog. Anywho, so I'm going to tie just a little loop. I'll tell you how much that is. That is approximately, well, there you go. That's so uneven. 12 centimeters. Okay, so 12 centimeters. And I am going to, standby cooler. I'm going to think is what I'm going to do. So I want, that goes that way. That goes around that way. That goes on that side. Okay. You can do it whichever way you want. I'm putting mine in the... Actually, I'll put it on after I've sewn this around because it goes on one side. So it just sits on a tab like that. So I'll actually do that when I've got all the pieces together. I might grab my little... I'm so unorganized. I feel very unorganized now at the end of this rapidly flying through days of December. I managed to go grocery shopping. I think I've told you, grocery shopping this morning. I have finished the... Oh, I'll show you the little hats. His daughter's on her way to collect them. I haven't wrapped them because if she's lost, you know, if she's struggling for room in her suitcase, the last thing she needs is a parcel that she can't bend, break or something, you know, so she can, they're not a Christmas present or anything, they're just, because they're my grandkitties. Well, not, you know, not mine but mine. So Caleb's superhero. Oh. It's like me cross-eyed looking at that. There isn't a thread there. Oh, it fell off. It wasn't attached. Then there's Abigail's. Abby, they call her. And this is blue, I think. The kids watch it. And there's a hat with poo on it. A hat covered in poo. And there's a little head on it there. So I'm pretty stoked at that. Let's see how much they like them. If they like them, well, I've done good. If they don't like them, well, I guess I just done if I didn't done diddly done. Right, okay, so I am clipping these together. So I am having a great day. It does go on the inside. So you want to get your little piece of elastic and put it about halfway up. I'm just going to clip that in place. Because it's that awesome flat elastic, it can sit side by side, which is really good. You can go down and attach it now if you want, so it sits on the inside like that, so that when you flip it in the other way, oh god. That's all I got to say about that. So I'm now putting it on the right side, the stuff, the lining, if you can call it lining. The other side, patching it all through. I am wondering what thread I should use so I don't have to change threads. What have I got on now? I've got Technicolored on at the moment, variegated Technicolored. So I'm just gonna, I've got that clipped into place. I'm gonna do the second one. How about you look? Takes a while for my head to get put on properly. So I've got that done. I am going to leave a gap, which I'll stick a pin at down the bottom, which will help me turn it in. I'll put you down here just so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put 2 pins. Okay, and I'll turn it in that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sew around the edge, stop there, double back tack, go all the way around. I'll start there and go all the way around, stop there. And I will trim the corners and I will slice back with my duckbill scissors. Okay, and slice that off to thin it out. And I'll be back. Right, the hats are on their way. Gonna get packaged. So she's happy that I did not pack them, wrap them, stack them. She said they look cute. Oh, they're going to be niece and nephews hats. Get that right. Actually, they had kids the same way I did. Boy, girl, boy. Only the other twins. Sammy was the youngest. By Wishka. Still thinking about what thread to use. Excuse me one moment. Let me go to my wall of threadness. Oh, my legs are throbbing. Right. I'm going to use what's on because I can while I just do this one, and then I'll think about, oh, I might use that green as the top stitching on my green one. Yep. Okay, right. I'm going to go around. Okie, so you have seen me sew the sides together. Did you see me go back inside? Remember how I stitched those fabrics together? Well, sewing me when I cut it, should have gone back in and re-hemmed it or re-sewed it, because the stitching obviously wasn't back tacked and so it just split. And of course I made my opening right on the thingo, the join. Which if I'd done it here, I wouldn't have noticed because I would have sewn over it anyway. I went backwards and forwards over my elastic a few times to give it a lot of, you know, guts and glory. And I am now going to top stitch it. And I have decided that I'm going to top stitch in black with a red bobbin and top stitch in white with a red bobbin. Thoughts? Too bad I'm doing it now anyway. I know you all agree with me because you guys always agree with me because I'm agreeable. Right, so I'm going to find a red bobbin, which I have a few. I've also got one on a machine here. I have no idea what colour's in there. Got a blank one there that was red once. I might fill that up with red again, and I'll do that. Be back soon. It's moments like these. Oh, that way, that way. Look at that. That's how much thread's left on there. Stuff all. That was well timed. Boom. That's it. Hilarious. Okay, red bobbin in. Okie dokie, I've got my black one on, my black thread, so I'm going in with the Grinch and going to do that. They look quite cool. I'm quite happy with that. I did a large stitch, 3.5 stitch on my for my top stitching. Yeah, it's a bit offish there, but you've got to, you know, read the room. How tucked in do you need it to be? So the last thing we do is the button, which is these little suckers. And I'd say put it about there. Let's have a ruler and measure that, eh? Yeah. Right, in the centre, I'd say about the Christmas tree away. That's 2 inches. Yep, 2 inches in. Let's do that, eh? We'll mark it for that, 2 inches in. And I will sew on the buttons. Buttons. I will actually centerize it, I think. I think it pretty much is, though. Pretty good with knowing centers. I'm way off center. Okay, it's actually where that little white decoration is. And center here. Above the star. Okay, let's get sewing on a button. Button. Well, we're all done. You know how a takeout coffee cup comes, it goes narrowing up, correct? Correct. This is why this is shaped in that shape. And that's why that is the right way up, because it goes narrow to up. Now this cup can be that big if need be, you know, it's got some girth to it. But of course the glasses I have in my room go from wide to narrow, so that's how it'll sit on your cup, and of course it won't slide off because it's obviously wider at the top. And yeah, so there you go, they are done. I made 2. I did a fine little dot there where the button is, and this one I've got a little mark, but not as bad as what I thought it was going to be, because I didn't really care about that one. I made it nice and neat for this one. So there you go, that is a coffee cup sleeve for your takeout coffee cups. Now you could put them in your car, and when you get your coffee mug, or you take it out and you take it into the shop, and when they hand you your coffee, you take their scummy cardboard one off and pop on your reusable ones. That'll keep your hands nice and unscalded. Or if it's an ice drink, keep them nice and cozy. I mean, not everyone likes to drink hot drinks. Some people like to drink cold ones. That's the trick both ways. What do you think of today's little jaunty thingy? What's it called? Sew up. I thought it was okay. I like the fact that I can use this fabric.
I'm not sure I understand.
It's all right, Siri. You don't need to understand. She just never understands me. And I have her in an Irish accent. My brother put her in an Irish accent on my request when he was here in September 2 years ago. Last year. We haven't changed years yet. So there you go. 2 little coffee sleeves. So that's maybe a short one for me. I don't know. I haven't done the math yet and haven't added it up. But I want to trial and do something for a client just now. I've got to go and find some black fabric to see if I can do a sample for her. She wants an apron, and it's a certain apron. She's my nail lady. And I'm going to her tomorrow, and I've been a little bit busy to be able to make one up for her thus far. It is 2:45. I feel absolutely shattered. My back is telling me that I'm naughty. My back does that sometimes. I think it's the turn of the weather, but I can't feel my feet, literally. They feel like balloons. It's really weird. I don't understand it myself, but anyway. So I'm going to see if I can find some black fabric. If I can't find any black fabric, I'm going to go and take this. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to relax, and I'm going to hydrate. Hydration of fluid. So everybody, please stay well, stay warm, stay dry, especially over in the northern hemisphere. In the last couple of 3 vlogs I've just watched, Bex, Ruan and Rachel have all just told me how horrible their weather is. So and things are flying around, so please stay safe out there. I don't know who else. I think I don't remember Julie saying that this morning when I watched her. I get up first thing in the morning and watch Julie. It's always entertaining. Apparently I made her laugh yesterday, the whole vlog through. It sounds like a Christmas song. So I'm going to add this to my list of ever-growing things. I'm going to, I could, if I can't find black fabric, get the thing ready that I want to make for you guys. The big thing. So it could be a long vlog. It might be the last one of the long vlog. But anyway, guys, please take care. Stay safe, stay well, stay dry. Keep cool. Keep on sewing. Hydrate. And these will be shorter tomorrow. And no regrets. I think I said my bit now. See ya.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.